I was taken out of the home and I was raised with my grandparents for quite a while. I was angry at the world. I was angry at my dad for leaving. I was angry at my mom for sleeping all the time due to her addiction. I was filled with rage and anger. All through my teenage years, I continued to use substances. I wanted to be happy. That's what it was, but no matter what I did, I couldn't be happy. I was born in a city in Central California where, gangs and addiction are prevalent. The initial stages in life were me being surrounded by a house full of addicts. I was born to 2 addicts. I had a couple of male figures, but it wasn't my dad. I went searching for another male role model, and that role model happened to be a gang. Me being involved in the gang fed my addiction, as well as my addiction fed my criminality. For years it went on like this. I met my wife. I felt butterflies in my stomach. She was beautiful. She is beautiful. She's been with me through hell and back. She was with me when we were homeless in the tent, when we couldn't be around our children. I thought that was gonna be my savior, that everything was gonna be done. Well, that wasn't the case. I ended up having 3 children with her. I was happy when, I was ecstatic. I got to hold Michael in first person, to see him or hold him, and it's hard to explain. I thought that, everything was going to be different now. I have a son. I can raise a son. I'm a father now. And that's how I felt with all 3 of my kids. There wasn't any period of sobriety with the first 3 years of Michael's life. I barely remember it. I missed a lot of his childhood growing up. The alcohol drove me to places that I should have never gone. But I made promises to myself that, I would never hurt my children. I would never jeopardize my children. But every time, my addiction took over, and even though I physically didn't hurt my children, I caused them damage, emotionally and mentally. People say they lost their children to DHS. No, that's not the case with me. I gave them over to DHS. They gave me a few simple things to follow, and I couldn't do it because I was so lost in my addiction. There was one visit where my children, they had acted totally different than any other visit before, fighting with one another, and I asked them what's wrong, and that's when my children asked if I really do love them and if I really want to get them back. That was my turning point. That is when I decided to take the bed that was offered to me at Carlton. It was a new beginning to me. I've done jail time. I know how to do jail time. But changing my life, that scared me. Thankfully that there was staff members there who, treated me with respect, that told me it was going to be okay. He's like, I've been in your shoes. He goes, you can do it. And that was a glimmer of hope for me, that if somebody who's been where I was at can do it, then I might have a chance. The kids visiting every 2 weeks and seeing how proud of me they were, seeing their dad healthy and doing something right for once. Every time I see my children happy, I warm up inside. They don't care about the material things. All they care about is having a loving family around them. And that's something that, they didn't get for a lot of years. I'm forever grateful to the Willamette family for helping me out. That's why I'm where I am today, if it wasn't for the Willamette family.